Hello, here we are with the JNR Railroad, running the locomotive down the track. Added that little car on that one flat rail. But here we are on the beginner layout. This is the first layout that I've ever made. When I was a kid, I made a mountain one time and it was heavy and the train didn't go through it really good. Learned a lot with how to make these trees, how to make mountains. A big part of, for me, in the layout is building the layout. I think building the layout's as much fun, if not more fun, than actual running of the train. But I've been looking at the DCC and the sound stuff. And to be honest with you, just from my perspective, I think that DCC sound and all that's just adding more complication to the layout, where the old DC stuff been running forever, way back in the 1900s, been running DC or AC on Lionel. But anyhow, very simple. Keep it simple. I think keep it simple. Decoders, I think there's still a lot of room for improvement in the decoders. I think that too many issues with decoders. They don't, it's like anything in computers don't do good in short circuits and loss of power. So in these chips, I think that there's really room for a lot of improvement. You could spend a lot of money and wind up having nothing but headaches. Where, look at this here, running down the track, DC, old school DC. You know, I guess when it comes to buying like a car, I prefer an older 70s car over a 2012, 2015 car because of all the electronics. And more electronics, more problems. So anyhow, that's just my perspective. When you're looking at buying HO model trains, you might want to start out with DC anyhow. Running two trains on the same track. The old way of doing it was to have one be a live locomotive, one's a dummy. It doesn't have an engine in it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to achieve that look like we did back in the old days. I say we, I actually didn't do it in the old days. I had one train set. I wanted to run it as fast as I could run it. I ran it around the track till it flipped off the track a million times, got tired of putting it back on, and that was the end of my model railroading. So here I am at an older age, enjoying model railroading. It's a fun hobby. Keep it simple, keep it fun.